Waheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Waheguru Ji Ki Fateh. Friends, it's a great honour to be asked to address you today. I have the privilege of representing not just 5 coachloads of Sikh constituents, but many thousands of Sikh constituents in my Wolverhampton constituency. And in that city and in other parts of the UK, the Sikh community plays a very positive and good role in society. It's a strong community, it reaches out to others, it has good values of respect for every person, no matter their background. So I'm very pleased to be here to talk to you today. And the strong role that the Sikh community plays in the United Kingdom is not a new thing. So I think it's right that the organisers of today have stressed the very long and proud tradition on the part of the Sikh community of serving in the British Armed Forces, serving in 2 world wars, helping to save the world from fascism. And one of the best events that I've attended as an MP took place in a Gurdwara in my own constituency, where the Mercian Regiment were honoured by the local Sikh community in Wolverhampton for their service in Afghanistan. So that bond is a very strong one and a very long established one. And what that means, of course, is that Sikhs in the UK enjoy the full rights of citizenship. And it hasn't come overnight. There have been campaigns to allow Sikhs to wear their turban when driving buses, when serving as police officers, and in many other walks of life. And most recently, we've had the issue of security at airports. Now let me say from the outset, as I always say at meetings like this, I understand and support the need for strong security at our airports. That is in the interest of Sikh Sikh passengers, and it's in the interest of all passengers. So that is the first principle. But if that can be achieved in a way that offers respect to turban-wearing Sikhs and doesn't cause offence, then that is of course the way to go. Now, we did have some problems in the UK earlier in the year, around about February and March, but through the voluntary trial at airports, I think a lot of progress has been made, a lot of training has been carried out, and I think we're reaching a situation in the UK airports which is much better, which maintains the security that we need, but also shows respect to turban-wearing Sikhs. But that's not the case all over Europe. And that's why in the building behind you, we had a debate on these issues where I spoke, where other MPs with a lot of Sikh constituents spoke. And following that debate, the UK Transport Minister wrote to other transport ministers around Europe, talking about the experience of the Sikh community in the UK and seeing if we could have the same progress there as has existed here. I've also written to the European Commissioner for Transport, Mr. Kallas, saying that there needs to be a European solution to this because the issue arises out of a European security set of regulations. Now, I think there's more progress to be made. I know that some Sikhs have had bad experiences in airports in other countries, and I want to see a situation where we get to the same level of comfort with this in other countries as we have achieved in the UK. I end by saying again that the British experience of Sikhism has been a positive one for the Sikh community, and I think it's made a positive contribution to the UK. That means Sikhs should enjoy full rights, not just as British citizens, but as citizens of the European Union. So my message is one of equality, which I know is at the heart of the Sikh faith and at the heart of what you believe. So thank you for inviting me to speak to you today. It's a tremendous turnout. I'm glad we've been blessed by good weather, and I wish you all the very best. Waheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Waheguru Ji Ki Fateh.